Hey guys, hope you're all well. Right, I'm hoping that this is going to be a short video. If it is a short video, it just means it's all gone well. But I've got a sneaky feeling that this is going to put up a bit of a fight. That thing, that yellow thing right there. Anyway, it's all done. I know we was about there in the last video, but all the final bits, I've just ploughed on with it because I just want it done and gone. I've had a couple of little setbacks, which I've now sorted out. One, I'll run you through them, so I'm not hiding anything. I like to share the problems as well. Keeps it real. So I had one fork leg decided to leak oil out the bottom. I've sorted that out. It happens. These are a funny setup. They've got like a cartridge inside, and everything all does up and compresses everything together. But well, basically on one of the legs, it looks like I hadn't done it all the way up. It was just loose enough for the bottom of the fork, as in this bit. This little silver ring here, that's actually not screwed in, that's pressed in. And then a nut under there compresses all the cartridge inside the fork and holds it all together. Anyway, when I put a bit of oil in them, so you have to put oil in the cartridges, then a bit in the leg. So when I'd done that, it popped the bottom out. Only a tiny bit, but enough for it to start leaking, not pouring out. It only popped it a tiny bit, so I had a little showing of oil there. So yeah, I had to drop the front wheel out, get that fork leg off, and sort it all out. It's sort of all part and parcel when you've gone to this extent on a bike. It can either go really, really well, which is, to be honest, quite rare, or it can have a few teething problems. Anyway, I dealt with that one, and then we had a bit of coolant seepage. So I've sorted that out. That was copper washer. One of the copper washers on the cylinder head, just one. It I don't know. It must have picked up when I'd done it up or something like that, not sealed properly. So I took that off, cleaned it up, put it back down, fine. Anyway, that's all that sorted out. Now, it's got the engine oil in, it's got gearbox oil in. Now's the time to put some fuel in a bottle. I always like to start them off a bottle to start with, just in case there's any more problems. Because now it's worse, taking all the tank off and everything like that when it's full of fuel. So, where I'll put it, I'll sort the bottle out. I've got a bit of pre-mix sorted. We'll link the bottle up to the carb and we'll see how we go. I just want to sit here staring at it. I don't want to do it. Another thing, I can't sit on the bike and kick it like I normally would because this stupid shoulder. Yeah, I just can't physically sit on it and start booting this thing over because it just jars his shoulder and I'm not taking that risk. So I've got to stand up at the side of it. I've actually got to stand up on something to be able to reach up to the kickstart, try and hold on to the bike and boot it over. Anyway, let's get some fuel into the carburetor and see what's going to happen. Fingers crossed. Right then. Is that on? Is that on or off? I can never remember with that thing. I think going up is off. Well, I'll just blow down it. That's on. So we need that off. That's off. Right. Let's not get too optimistic. Where's the nose? Hang that up there. Excuse my back. I think, oh, that might just fit inside the pipe that's on it. Yes, that's good. Right, now turn it on. We'll give that a minute. Hopefully that's filling the bowl up and we've got no carburetor problems. And see, I'm just giving everything the kiss of death. Yeah, we'll just give it a minute to fill up. So yeah, what a journey this one's been. Yeah, a lot of things have got in the way of this one. A few ups and downs in the old personal life, operations, shoulders dropping off and stuff like that. Trying to do it one-handed, one-armed, but we got there in the end, I think. So we'll give that a minute, then I'm going to go around the other side and see how I get on kicking it. I don't know, I'm not... I still have no physical strength. I don't know how I'm going to hold the bike while I'm booting it over, because this thing has got an awful lot of compression and it does take a bit of booting. Okay. I've got to get myself right so I know I'm not going to fall off anything, topple over with the bike. That's my trouble, you see, reaching out. Let's put that step back a bit. I don't fancy kicking that. Come on. Just be nice and kind, and then I can have a nice relaxing evening. Ooh, there's life. Short-lived, but there's life. I reckon it might need a bit of choke. It's quite a warm day. Oh, choke's on. Let's try choke off then. No doubt we'll be trying a few things. No, it don't like that. Choke on. Come on, be nice. Ooh, I better put the rad cap on. Yes, that was a bit of life. I'll put the rad cap on, eh? Just sprayed me with coolant. I left it off to see if the levels went down. It's down now, it's just blasted it out. Hey, it sounded sweet for the little time it ran. Right, now I need you to start and keep going. That'd be lovely. have to bear with me. Hence why the XT's electric start. I'm getting old, it's ridiculous. Don't want to think about it. Oh, come on. I should really put my motocross boot on to kick this thing over. That's hurting already. Woo! Get a minute. Get a minute. Right. I've got my beetle crushers on. Hopefully it's gonna start because I'm starting to hurt. Right, let's give it another go. It's ridiculous. Sounds stupid, but any jarring that goes through your body with this shoulder ain't no good. So it really does need to start soon. Right, let's give it another go. Come on. Choke on. Kill shit switch works. That starts, that runs. I don't know about tick over yet. Sounds nice. Woo! Oh, I'm gonna have a minute. Okay then. This is several days later. It's been an absolute crazy few weeks actually. Not enough hours in the day at the minute. I'm having one of them moments, but we're chipping away. I ain't even seen my children or granddaughter for like 3 weeks because I've been completely bogged down with a lot of things and still a lot to do. I've got a lot of running around to do as well. Literally all 4 corners of the country, which I've got to try and put time aside to go and do, but things are a little bit mad at the minute. Anyway, RM, it's now gone. So, we tried setting this little thing up as a surprise for Sam. obviously he's been coming in here and there, and we've been having a catch up with it and talking about how we're going with it and things like that, but he didn't know it was finished. So me and his friend Dan were trying to set up a bit of a thing where they come, as they normally do, and have a cup of tea, but this time the bike is done, ready, it runs. But it didn't quite land properly, because I had them problems. I had a problem with the fork leg leaking, I had a problem with the coolant leaking, which obviously added time, which I could have well done without, but I got through that, and as you can see, we eventually got it started. You probably noticed that it still smokes a little bit. There's a reason behind that. When it came in here, as you remember, the crank seal had been fitted the wrong way round, which was allowing it to draw oil out of the gearbox into the crank, into the cylinder, burning oil. And when I obviously drain the gearbox, it doesn't drain the crank. Without a complete strip down, which we didn't want to do, at the end of the day, we're trying to do this bike on a budget and help Sam out after the catastrophe he had and how bad the bike were. And yeah, I was just trying to help him out as best as I could. So yeah, you get that residue of oil that's left in the crank, which it's got to burn off. I've since heard from Sam. Obviously, like I say, he's took the bike. I told him that, look, there's going to be things to keep an eye on. There's going to be things to check over. There's going to be things to set up to suit yourself. Levers, cables, adjustments and things like that. You'll have to just plod around on it and keep messing about till you're comfortable with where everything is and how everything's operating, which is now done. He's been riding the bike around the yard where he lives. It's all calming down. He came back in the other day. He said it's running absolutely fantastic. It starts really easy and it runs amazing, which is a big relief. It is always a big relief after you've done so much work to a bike and trying to do it in between other things going on, family things going on, injuries going on. It's ended up being a bit of a journey, that one has, but we got there in the end, which is good. But the thing is, when you get certain setbacks, when you're a one-man band, it mounts up. The time mounts up. You can never get it back. So yeah, I'm having a bit of a moment like that as of late. The last few weeks has just been absolutely balmy. I've been working the clock round. I'm quite tired, and I reckon I've got another couple of weeks of this before I've actually caught up and things are a bit more comfortable again. Because working in here to 2, 3 in the morning, yeah, that catches up with you eventually, and I'm shattered. I say I've got a lot of running around to do. I've got to make sure I've got the time aside where I can scrap them few days just to go off and do things that I've got to do. His friends phoning up asking me to go and look at stuff. It all adds up. At the minute I could do with about 3 people just to get over this glitch that I've got myself in. But hey-ho, it'll get there. A few more late ones, a few more long days, and we'll be caught up. But the main thing is the RM is done. Sam's very happy. It's all running sweet. I'll see if I can get a little update of Sam riding it. I may go out of them one day and get that filmed. I'll see how he feels about that. Not everybody likes to be on camera. I don't want to ride the bike at the minute because normally I'm doing all the shakedown stuff, riding it around, getting things set up, getting things better, adjustments and all that. But obviously, especially with it being someone else's bike, I do not want to ride it and risk dropping it or anything like that. That's, yeah, it's a little bit annoying, but I'm doing it just to be safe. Stay off it. It's, at the end of the day, if a bike starts toppling on me with this shoulder, I cannot catch it. I can't stop it, so I'm staying away from that side of things at the minute. But hey-oh, it's done. Today, I don't even know what day it is anyway. Today I am working on the XT600, Gertrude's bike. If you remember a little while back, it wouldn't start. I eventually got it started. It's since been and done a little run on that. It's still not behaving. It's still having problems starting. It's still a little bit upset when it's running. So over my shoulder here, I have a carb rebuild kit. So I've got my table out of the van. I'm going to bring that in here. I'm going to sit down today, pull the carburetor off that, and just go through absolutely everything and replace all the internals with new parts. That's today's job. And then just working through the glitch. There's already another bike coming in place of the RM. See, this hasn't quite worked out because I did want my mate's 350 LC gone before this other bike came in, but hey, it's the way it goes. Like I say, I'm waiting for parts for the 350 LC. So again, that's stacking up, that's holding me up with other things. But we'll get through it, Just hard work, long hours, we'll plod through. It's just, I've got to get my head down and yeah, just plough through. So that's it. A massive, massive thank you for all the comments that are coming. That always amazes me. It really does, that blows my mind. Because, I don't know, you guys are just absolutely brilliant in the comments. You see so many channels where the comments is just, it seems people go there to argue with each other and cause trouble, but no, I'm immensely lucky that that doesn't happen on this channel. Immensely lucky, and I can't thank you guys enough. I really can't, and especially the patrons. As I say, without you guys, this is dead in the water. So I cannot possibly thank you all enough, the patrons, and everybody who watches as well. It all helps in its own little way. Anyway, I'm gonna call it that for this video because I've got to crack on with the next video and get that out, which is a complete carburetor strip down, and hopefully we'll find some apparent that's making the bike run a little bit off. We'll see. We're going to replace everything in there anyway and get stuck in. That'll do. Cheers for watching, guys. Take care.